we've asserted, Donald Trump's aides have asserted, that he was furious over the rally turnout when about 6,200 people showed up. To put it in perspective, I'm a literal nobody, and more people are watching the stream right now than attended his rally. But anyway, Kayleigh McEnany reassures us that Donald Trump wasn't actually mad. Take a look.
The president was not angry at all. The president was quite energized. I was with him after the rally. I checked in with him on Air Force One, and he was in very good spirits. Spoke with him again about the rally yesterday, and it got rave reviews.
So what I like about that is not just Kayleigh McEnany, first of all, saying he's not mad, which, okay, look, I'm sure there's different opinions based on the people that talk to Trump. Saying it got rave reviews, which, no, none, for the substance, it didn't get rave reviews, and all the conversation was about the fact that it was a massive flop. But juxtaposing it with the video of Trump, who I hadn't realized knew he was being filming. When I just saw the photo, I thought it was a long-distance thing. He's walking back home at night. But no, he was waving to the camera and then looking like his puppy had just bit him. Like he looked so
and there's
defeated.
A little moment where if you read his lips, he's going, "Oh boy," like there's a little "oh boy" in there. Mm-hmm. Watch it, catch it.
Exactly.
Can I just say that I love Kayleigh McEnany because Kayleigh McEnany is, if you translated the North Korean propaganda channel into English. What you would hear is like, the president was in the best spirits because he is the best spirited man on the face of the earth. Mm-hmm. Like, that is exactly. And I think it's funny that like Kayleigh is like the last stage of Trump, at least, you know, fingers crossed, because she really should have been the first one. Instead, it was like, who was it was Sean Spicer. Like, who is this dude? Like, put Kayleigh up there. She's, you know, but it's almost like, the more desperate you get, the bigger of a smile you put on your face. And like that is what the Trump administration is right now. So it's fitting, but I feel like they should have started with the smile, you know?
You might be winning me over. I mean, when she started, I thought she's not going to be able to do it like Sarah Sanders did it. Because you gotta have that 1,000-yard Vietnam stare. And Sarah Sanders, what she sees, she doesn't like. What she is, she doesn't like. It's all dead. Whereas Kayleigh McEnany technically has emotions. They're like twisted in the, you know, service of evil, but she has emotions. But yeah, maybe they need that sort of positivity. Maybe Trump wants that. But I will say one of the reasons I like that footage that we showed so much of him walking across the yard is exactly what you said. The fact that he sort of does the, whoo boy, because Trump strikes me as a person that far too rarely in his life thinks deeply about what he's done, the position he's put himself in. That sort of introspection, I think, is important. You can go too far with it, but I think it's important for literally anyone, you know, on our level to the most powerful people in the country. He doesn't seem like he does that enough. He might be in a moment like that. Now, I have no doubt that if anything comes of that moment, it will be pure evil and cruelty. But I think a little bit of introspection following the deaths of 120,000 people from coronavirus, let alone all the other things going on, seems like a good thing at this point.
Agreed. There's been very few moments where we've seen that, and I think we did a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little sorrow.
Just a little bit. Regret, perhaps. You risked people's lives for nothing.
Guys, if you feel, because you're human, you know, and you like have real human emotions and like empathy, which the right wing lacks, and you're feeling some sort of empathy for him, don't just quash that little emotion, that little empathy bug. I know a lot of progressives have it. Just get rid of it in this case. Remember, kids in cages.
That's true.
And yeah, that's all you have to do.
Yeah, kids in cages, massive expansion of drone strikes abroad, blocking, you know, countless tens of thousands of refugees from resettling in America. I mean, we could go on. The destruction of so many environmental standards.
And 120,000 lives on his hands.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm going to say my gut says 80,000 of them didn't need to die. I think coronavirus looks bad enough, tens of thousands would have died. The vast majority probably wouldn't have if we'd shut down earlier and if we hadn't reopened prematurely. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.